There is a third arrest that is coming. There's 2 that's already down. The world is going to crumble when they see this next arrest. In the meantime, there's going to be deaths, distractions, and fires to hide evidence.
Denzel Washington was at this party?
Yep.
Birdman was at this party?
Yes, he was.
And Young Jock?
Yep. The earthquakes and the disasters and the things, if you don't understand, they're organized. Because what is on November 3rd? I'm telling you right now that something is wrong. Very, very, very wrong.
Everyone is now doubting everything after Ally Carter, Diddy's biggest whistleblower, made some shocking accusations about the entire LA fires. According to her, the wildfires that are currently raging through LA are not just a natural tragedy, they are a direct result of foul play. She is out there boldly claiming to have proof against Diddy and others just before his trial, which she believes is simply a cover-up orchestrated by Hollywood elites. If this is true, I hope she stays vigilant, and let's be honest about what we've witnessed from these so-called Hollywood elites. I've been pointing this out for years, and now it's finally coming to light. You already know the game. When those in positions of authority feel threatened, they will stop at nothing to protect themselves. Recently, the flames in Louisiana have been manipulated, and it's terrible that we're even talking about entire communities being destroyed. While natural fires are particularly unusual in California, this time something feels strange, as homes are reduced to ashes and families lose everything. Is this just a coincidence, or is there something more sinister at play?
9,000 structures have been destroyed, more than 1,000 have been damaged, and 17 are confirmed dead.
According to numerous reports, certain residences have been targeted, including not only mansions, but also subterranean tunnels that were allegedly used for people's transfers and supposedly tied to some dubious activities. The plot thickens as it's claimed these locations were also being used for concealing evidence that could expose the entire situation. However, keep in mind that this is still conjecture and conspiracy. Proceed at your own discretion. As of now, we know that Diddy is awaiting trial in May 2025, which is why some are claiming the timing of these fires is too coincidental. They started right when his trial date was set. If you're unfamiliar with Ally Carter, let me introduce her. One of the purported survivors who was allegedly moved for Hollywood's use, Ally has repeatedly accused men of being purchased into the industry, passed around by some of the top stars in the business. She even claims Diddy ruined her life.
With this case, these freak-off parties, they're not freak-off parties. There's a lot that happens. There's life-size wheels that people attach children to and spin it and decide who's having in what way. For coming to the party, yeah. Instead of that, there's children. They call them party favors. Okay.
Ally has been warning for years that these elites would pull something like this. A few months ago, she warned us they would stage stunts like fires, explosions, and more to destroy evidence of their alleged crimes. But now, with all the receipts piling up, Ally's warnings are starting to hit differently. Back then, people dismissed her as just another conspiracy theorist, but now, I used to live in LA when I was 8 or 9 years old, and now, at 62, I've never seen LA like this before. It's crazy that people are finally starting to listen to what I've been saying. One user commented, "Damn, they're really burning all the evidence. I wonder how many people they will find." That was my first thought when the fire started. And now, Oprah Winfrey is the first person Ally is blaming for the fires. Oprah recently made headlines when she announced she was leaving the US and relocating overseas, allegedly due to political tensions. However, the timing of her announcement has everyone wondering. Some believe it coincides with Diddy's trial approaching, and Ally Carter's accusations are making waves. Remember how the internet went crazy in 2020 when there were speculations that Oprah's Florida estate was being raided? Back then, it was all fake news, and Oprah herself called it unfounded lies. But there were also accusations that underground tunnels had been discovered on her property.
Social media last night, you certainly saw that there were 2 things trending. Hashtag Oprah did what and hashtag Oprah arrested. It got so big, that's why she decided she had to address this.
However, Ally Carter is now publicly criticizing Oprah, claiming that she has been complicit in some of the most enigmatic and unsettling incidents throughout Hollywood. She claims that during the LA fires, Hollywood and a few prominent sites connected to these accusations were spared, while others were linked to the destruction. Oprah is not the only name being dragged into this mess. Investigations have been erased, and Ali is bringing this up. Additionally, Denzel Washington has been referenced in her assertions, as Ali claims Denzel was there at one of Diddy's well-known parties.
Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. We tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because...
Additionally, there's a story about Denzel Washington storming out of one of these gatherings. According to a witness, he exclaimed, "You don't respect anyone," before departing early in the morning with his wife, Peta. It is speculated that he saw something that truly shocked him, even the comic. At one point, Brandon T. Jackson offered guidance, and Denzel reportedly told him about parties in Hollywood. Although it's still ambiguous, Denzel allegedly advised him to always leave 30 minutes before the devil arrives, which raises some serious concerns in light of Ali's claims. The most startling charges made against Ali center on a party at the Playboy Mansion between 2009 and 2010, when she claims that ABC employees, including Birdman and Young Jock, were present. She believes that the events were horrific, with small individuals being called part favors and put into absurd circumstances. The usage of body cakes, where participants had to lie on tables with food placed on them as serving platters, was a terrifying element of these gatherings.
He locked me in containers with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick.
Additionally, keep in mind that Diddy and Jay-Z are accused of coercing a 13-year-old girl named Jane Doe in 2000 at the MTV Awards. People are now wondering if any evidence related to the claims that the fires destroyed evidence at the MTV Awards has surfaced. Ali's charges are bringing Ellen into this mess, and let's not forget that she has long been linked to shady activities in Hollywood due to degenerate rumors. Similar to Oprah, Ellen also recently moved away, which only fueled rumors even further.
All right, we're back with Sean Diddy Combs. Is it Diddy today? Because sometimes you're Puffy and sometimes you're Diddy. Or sometimes you're Daddy. What are you today?
I'm so confused today with it. As long as you say it in a nice way.
All right.
Just all right.
Yeah. Diddy.
This right here is the new Ciroc mango.
Additionally, others are wondering whether Ellen's involvement with Diddy's parties may have had an impact on Twitch's substance abuse, as revealed in Allison Hull's recent book. Was Twitch's death truly as it seemed, or is there more to the story?
But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on.
Ali Carter's claims have caused the internet to go completely crazy, and people aren't holding back when it comes to the wildfires in Louisiana. Comments claim that the water reservoir is empty, but they also say that there's been no cleanup to help stop any of this fire from ever happening. However, they can't do anything about it. This was a deliberate death, and no doubt someone else commented with Ellen, J-Lo, and so on, before leaving on a plane. It's funny how quickly they all left. According to another user, Diddy instructed his son in the phone call that was leaked to dispose of all the pizza boxes and recycle the plastic. Since pizza was always a kid-friendly food in that country, it's ironic that he now has to recycle all the plastic, or what I assume are plastic containers. This was just a week before the fires.
Yo, listen, do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza.
What are your thoughts on all of this? Do you believe that Ali Carter's claims are now receiving the attention they merit? Are the fires simply unfortunate, or is there something more sinister occurring behind the scenes? To stay tuned for all the tea, leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Hit the like button and click subscribe. Don't forget to watch the next video on the end screen for even more stories directly from the celebrities.